Good morning and welcome to my impromptu Facebook Live this morning. I hope everybody is well. My name is Jenny McCormack and I'm an independent Stampin Up demonstrator based in the market town of Brackley, which is in Northamptonshire here in the UK. So I've just popped on for an impromptu Facebook Live because I wanted to show you the products from the new Sale-a-Bration brochure. And this brochure runs from beginning of January, 4th of January, through to the 29th of February 2024. And you can select items from this catalogue, so you can't purchase them. But if you place orders of £45 or more, then you can choose items from the catalogue. Some of the items are marked as £45, so any £45 order, you can choose one of those. And obviously, if you place a £90 order, you can choose two of those. Can be the same or they can be different. And there's also an option to select items from a £90 order, and that's obviously of a higher value. So when you place orders, the system will prompt you to choose your Sale-a-Bration rewards at the bottom of the screen. If you're placing an order with me directly via email or anything, then just let me know which items you would like. The items are available while stocks last. They're all still currently available, she says, touching wood. Some obviously are always more popular than others, but I just wanted to pop on and show you. I haven't got every single one. I think there's two that I don't have, but it will give you an idea of the other products that are out there. So let me switch over to my desk camera and I'll show you what we have to share. So this is the Sale-a-Bration brochure for 2024. There's an odd 5 pence there. And we're just going to start quickly at the beginning. I'm not going to hang around and talk too much about this. It explains that there are different ways to earn during Sale-a-Bration. So by shopping, by hosting a party or placing a large order, or by joining our team. So this first item is available free with a £45 order. This is one that I haven't got, watercolour melon. It wasn't something that shouted out to me. I know people have made it into pizzas and all sorts of things, and I'm sure in due course I will probably get it, but that's not one that I have, watercolour melon. The next one, free with a £45 order, is called Sunny Days, and this is a pack of 12 by 12 designer paper. And you might look at it and think, well, I don't really want clouds. It happens to coordinate with the Bright Skies bundle, which is in the mini catalogue. But there's only one sheet with clouds on. There's lots of other really fun mixed designs. So I'm just going to flick through these. Excuse me. So we've got this one here, and the die cuts from the Sunny Skies dies match some of these clouds, not all of them, but some of them. So I'll show you one side first. And it's a really nice mix. So we've got poppies here on the red. We've got shaded spruce and Lost Lagoon. Pretty little flowers. Not if you can see those. Pick those up enough. Then we have some strawberries. Some flowers, sort of daisy style. And then we have cherries. So that's one side of the papers, and then on the other side we have clouds and rain. It's quite difficult for you to see that. And then we've got some it's almost like a gingham, a plaid, petal pink. We've got some rainbows, some butterflies. Morning, Nicole. We have some, this is like a sunrise, but it could also be flowers. And then some stripes, but that could also be rain if you wanted to. So that is free with a £45 order, and it's called Sunny Days. You get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 inch papers, and you get those free if you choose that one with an order of £45 or €60. The next one we have is some more papers. It's called Flight and Airy. This is on page 6 of our little catalogue, and this features birds and flowers. One of my favourite sets of papers. I'm just opening a new pack so that I know I've got all of them here. So we have birds on one side, so again 12 by 12, and you get 2 sheets of each. So there's that one, there's this one with the little birds, very much my style. Morning Caroline, and some more here, and then this one. So they're watercoloured painted birds. So this is all one side of the pack, and then we have that one there, and then the reverse we have here, like a net effect, some floral with some small birds on, but you'd hardly really notice them. You could just use that as a floral design. We've got some watercolour wash in blue, and then we've got some pretty dainty little flowers, similar with a bubble bath colour background, and then another watercolour wash with fresh freesia. Now I know the colours don't come out exactly right on the screen. So that's Flight and Airy, it's called, and they give you samples here where people have fussy cut out the birds. We then have Cradled in Love, which is this stamp set that has a little cradle, and that's also one that I haven't got yet, so I can't show you that in detail, I'm afraid. Again, that's free with a £45 order. And then we have some more papers, and this again matches some of the a bundle called Stippled Roses. Very pretty, easy to colour stamp set. So I'll show you these. So these are again 12 by 12 inches, and this is very similar to the stamp from the stamp set. So we have this one here, this one in Flirty Flamingo with the roses, and they're literally just stippled with tiny little dots. We have this one. We have this one in white, which you could colour in if you wanted to with watercolour pencils or with blends pens. Pool Party, little white flowers on a pool party background, and then this one here with a bit of pool party as well. So that's one side, and again you get 12 sheets of these, and then we've got some nice sort of watercolour and oil type brushed backgrounds, perfect for stamping onto. We have this one that looks a bit like knitting, very fine. We have this one, again looks like fabric, the brushed background, Calypso Coral, and then we've got Wild Wheat, this one and this one. So if you're not into florals, you could definitely use the backs of those, or the fronts of those, depends on which way around you want to call it. So that's called Stippled Roses, and that coordinates with the Stippled Roses bundle in the mini catalogue, and that also is free with a £45 order. And then we have some fantastic papers which have gold foiling on, which are also free with a £45 order. I thought this might have been with a higher value order. This coordinates with the Adoring Hearts bundle, and this, as you can see, features some fabulous foil papers. I'm hoping the light will pick that up. And although there are some hearts on here, it's not entirely hearts. So we've got this one here, just with the gold brush strips. Morning, Fran. We have this one which has got hearts on, and these are all white backgrounds. This one with the roses, and again this side of all of them is foiled. So you could brayer over them, for example, and use an emboss resist technique, brush the ink off the gold. So we'll be doing some techniques with these. We've got this plaid, like so, and then we've got this wild bit of marbling going on, and then some sweet little florets and flowers. So that's one side, and the reverse of this has got hearts on, and it's sort of red, pinks and white. So we have this one here. We've got a plaid, got red hearts. So if you don't have any heart stamps and you want to do maybe some anniversary cards or some wedding cards, then this would be perfect to do that. Hearts in a sort of very loose watercolour effect. I'm not sure you can, hopefully you can see that, yes. And then another plaid, and then on the back of that foiling there we've got the marble effect with the pinks. So that is called Adoring, Most Adored. And then snuck in the middle here, also free, are a pack of opal faceted gems. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? I'll just get these out because it's easier to see without the cellophane. So you have 3 colours here, 2 different sizes, 150 altogether. So if you're not into papers, then these are a good alternative. We always need a little bit of bling, and they in particular match the softly stippled, but obviously they can match anything you want them to. Hopefully you can see those. That's really easy to miss. Oh, just turn that light off, sorry. Let's tuck that away before I lose any gems. So all of these items I've shown you so far are free with any order of £45 or more. Okay, the next one we have is a stamp set called Heartfelt Hellos. This is a cling stamp set, so a rubber stamp set, like so. Comes with the labels, obviously. And this is a great, useful stamp set. I like the hello, enjoy your day, and then we've got Easter, Mother's Day, and Dad, you're the best, which could be Father's Day, or it could be for a birthday, and then love you more as well. So nice, quite large sentiments, and that's called Heartfelt Hellos. And on each of the pages you'll see lots of samples with the design, so either with the papers or it shows you the items that go with it. So for example, this coordinates with the Heartfelt Hexagon punch, because those sentiments will fit in that punch if you have it. Okay, the next one is one that we're actually using at Copying Card this week, and this is the Trusty Toolbox papers, and this coordinates with the Trusty Tools bundle. And what they've done here is cut up one of the papers and elements from the papers here to make this toolbox, and then there's other samples here. and this coordinates with the stamp set that has the dies that do this pegboard, for example. But if you wanted to do some designs for the do-it-yourself people in your life, then you could literally just use this paper if you wanted to, and fussy cut. So we have 2 sheets that have tools on. This is one of them. Some of the tools match the dies and others don't. Okay, we've got this pegboard. This is the one that they've used to make that trolley, and I'll probably using this evening for our live crafting. This one has got hammers on. This one has got screwdrivers. Hopefully you can see that. And then this is the other sheet, and this coordinates, so there are dies to cut out the drill, for example, the hammer, the screwdriver, the tape measure, but you can fussy cut them as we did for coffee and cards this week. And on the reverse side we have some lovely colour combinations that matches that look perfectly. So Lost Lagoon, we had this fun like a measure, and for our coffee and card I cut these up into strips that are 1 centimetre apart, so you get literally 30 pieces, give or take, maybe 29. And we've got screws and nuts. Same here, these are screw heads, some plain background, and then like graph paper. Not sure you can see much of that in this light, but there we go, graph paper. So that is Trusty Toolbox paper, coordinates with the Trusty Tools stamp set and dies, and that is also free with a £45 order. So if you place an order, for example, for £135, you could choose any 3 of the items that I've shown you so far, or you could choose 3 packs of the same paper if you wanted to. Okay, the next one we've got is free with a £45 order, and this is a fun stamp set called Jungle Pals. It features 5 fun jungle characters. We've got a crocodile, we've got a toucan, we've got a lemur, we've got a sloth and a tiger. All very happy looking, I'm pleased to say. And these are some of the samples that they give you. So this Jungle Pal stamp set is free with a £45 order, but to coordinate with that there is a die set, and this die set is free with a £90 order. And there's some samples here. It's probably easier to show you from this diagram than it is the dies. You've got this fantastic tree here that you can either have vertically like that, or you can have it horizontally with your sloth hanging from it. And then you've got some extra leaves and foliage and flowers, as well as the animals themselves. So they're quite large, as you can see. So this is the tree. So this is just about a standard size card. I put that on it, yes. So it's taller than a standard size card. And then we have obviously the characters, but we've got this foliage here, we've got this sort of jungle-like foliage, and then obviously extra foliage and some flowers. So if you have grandchildren or children or anybody who likes jungle type animals, you can get this combination free with an order of £135. So in euros, the dies are free with a €120 order and a €60 for the stamp set. So €180 would get you an order of €180, sorry, would get you those free of charge. Okay, so Then we have another product that's free for a £90 order, and that is a bundle, which is this stamp set called Softly Sophisticated, and a coordinating embossing folder. So you would need a die cutting or embossing machine to use this. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see of the design. It's got a very fine sort of crisscross pattern. Let's see. I'll just put a darker piece behind it. Yes. Okay. So this one here, hopefully you can see that, despite the reflections. So you get that, and you get the stamp set. And this is a two-step stamp, so you stamp this and then you can add that on top, and then you've got this one with the little flowers, and then you've got 3 nice sentiments. I really appreciate you, you're in my thoughts, and hello there. So that bundle is free with a £90 order or €120. Really pretty. Mine just arrived today, so I haven't used that one yet. And then we have detailed dogwood, which you would have seen me use, I want to say last week, it probably was only last week, which is this one here. And this is perfect if you like colouring in, whether it's in blends, pens or watercolours. This was one that I did online, just to show you. I've literally just stamped and coloured it in, and because it has a lot of detail, it makes it really easy to colour in. So that detailed dogwood is free with a £90 order. This stamp here coordinates with the Petal Park Builder punch, so it actually matches that particular punch. And again, there's plenty of ideas here of things you can create with it. Now, I think I've missed something on the way. I have. So in the middle here we have some pool party crinkle ribbon, which is this one here. Just going to open mine because again it arrived this morning. I can get it open without cutting the ribbon. And again, it's really, really easy to miss that, like the gems really. So this is the ribbon. It is 5/8 of an inch, so 1.6 centimeters, and it's sort of ready crinkled. Hope you can see that. It's got quite a strong edge to it as well. Let's see how easy it is to make a bow. There we go. So it's quite a large ribbon. Let's make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure. I thought it might be a bit difficult to work with, but because it's a slightly stiffer ribbon, actually, it holds a bow really, really well. Let's make that a bit smaller. There we go. Pretty. And that's Pool Party. Okay, so we've done that, we've done the dogwood. So those are the main things you can get for free during Sale-a-Bration between now and the end of February. The order values have to be placed at the same time, so you can't place a £25 order 1 month and then place a £25 order a week later. That doesn't count. It has to be £45 or €60 in the same order. And class in a box orders don't count for this because it's formulated differently, so it needs to be in order of 4 products. But what you can also get, if you're an avid crafter, is joining our team and get a free glass mat studio. So this is the glass mat. It has, it's really strong. It's perfect for a stamping surface, even with photopolymer, because it's so flat and what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's just so flat. And strong. That's it. It doesn't give. So you get that, and you also get the silicone mat that goes with it, which I've got here, and you can use that for mixing up paints. You can put your chamois on there, and you can also put ink spots in there, and it also has its own little chamois, which I've got here, which I haven't opened yet because I've been using my other ones. So this is like a chamois in a cloth form for wiping down the surface, and if you get ink on it, you can wipe it off. If you get glue on it, you can wipe it off, no trouble at all. So you can join our team at any time. Join Stampin' Up and be a demonstrator at any time. You don't have to demonstrate. You can buy for yourself, or you can club together with friends. To join, all you need to do is order the starter kit, and that is £99, and you choose £130 of product of your own choice. So it doesn't have to be anything. It can be a whole load of kits if you want to, and you will also then get this free glass mat, which is really well packaged. And hi Brenda, good morning to you, and free shipping. And then what will happen is you become a demonstrator almost instantly, because it's all done online these days, and then you get access to all the demonstrator resources. So you'll get to see new catalogues, you'll get to be part of our fun team. We had a team meeting online last night. We have challenges, we have a birthday club, really great supportive community. And whether you want to do it as a business part-time, or whether you want to just do it to feed your hobby, then you can do that. That's absolutely no problem at all. If you have really glass mat and you don't want this is worth £56, by the way, or €74. It's all Stampin' Up branded, and it has a metric grid here. There are also inches across the top and imperial, but the grid itself is metric. If you don't want that, then you can choose an extra £30 of product, so you can choose £160 of product just for £99. And then the final option, if you place a large order for £275, then basically you will get additional free products. So normally if you place a £275 order, you get 12% of products free. In addition to your 12%, you'll get £27.50 on top of that, and that can be products of your own choosing. And that's in addition to Sale-a-Bration items, so win-win. So I hope that's been useful just to run through. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to pop those in the comments section, either here on Facebook or on YouTube. Even I'll be uplifting the video to YouTube shortly. So thank you so much for joining me for my ad hoc session, and I look forward to catching up and hopefully crafting with you really soon. Bye for now, everyone. Have a great day, morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching. Thank you so much. Bye for now.